We all have days when we feel like we're taking steps backward instead of forward. Hi, my name is Jared. Welcome back to 50AF. And if you are new here, welcome. Like so many people, I had a rough ride over the last few years, from losing my job and my marriage within weeks to dealing with the trauma I had been ignoring, or worse, wishing or hoping would just go away. Doesn't do that. It takes work. That's what 50AF is all about. Sharing my journey in the hope others won't take as long as it took me to do something about my own situation until it was too late on all fronts. And recently, I faced an unexpected challenge that knocked me off my path. But instead on totally crawling back into a hole, I only half crawled and only for a few days. I've gained a new awareness from trying to stay present this time, and while it was a truly unfortunate experience, and it was a setback that knocked me for six and why I didn't post for the last 2 weeks, but instead of ignoring this reversal of progress, I want to be totally transparent with you and share at least what I can at this moment. I am considering that this openness to be a form of fuel to drive me towards my dreams again. Now, as many of you know, I had been doing so well until 2 weekends ago. One morning, I found a loved one unconscious, which in itself is enough cause a head to spin. Then it was clear, thanks to the emergency services operator yelling kindly down the phone, I had to perform CPR. This was my first time and hopefully the last. Those 3 minutes waiting for the EMT to arrive felt like an eternity. Life threw me a reality check. But it also was a moment to check my ego and single-minded moments of late. A little reminded that it is never to be always about me, not even in my own mind. Had I been too focused on my own reinvention that I was not seeing that those close to me in my support sphere were also struggling and needed me as much as I had come to rely on them? What struck me most was how quickly a single moment could unravel my progress, and that scared me. One incident, one trigger, and suddenly I felt like I was taking 100 steps backward. That's when I realized, and have been kindly reminded by my friends, that I need to take my own mental health seriously and seek professional support before I come undone again. I am looking for a therapist now to develop strategies to help me process these triggers before they shake my entire foundation and good work. Because the truth is, healing isn't linear and triggers can strike without warning. And while I was doing okay, I know I will be able to do better, and I don't have the tools to complete this process on my own. But with the right support and professional guidance, I am hopeful I will be able to manage these moments of being triggered so it doesn't derail me again. I am improving and I am committed to staying mindful, even when life throws us these curveballs. This experience shone a light on my own flaws and folly. Nothing is a coincidence, so this is a good outcome from a rough period. So be prepared, because sometimes it's not about you, it's about those we love and supporting them, every one of us, if facing our own struggles. Let's make sure we don't forget that these moments must remind us all we are human and help us so we can help others. And while I learnt over the last 10 years, you can't fix people no matter how hard you might try, what I do know is you can support them, and this is just as important as taking the time to help yourself. Make sure to stay alert during your day to those in your close circle of support so you can recognize the moments when a helping hand or supportive gesture will go a long way. Make sure it's not always about you. It costs nothing to ask if someone is okay, but it goes a long way when you are the one hearing it. I know. I had dreams that someone would ring or visit and ask me this question. I am happy to say everyone is doing well now. I will be back next week with a more in-depth discussion, and will share the things I am working. Time to show you what makes me excited each day. Until then, be kind and curious, and please subscribe. It will help the channel grow. Thank you, mates. Cheers.